In today's life, most people like us can't live without a smartphone or a laptop. If you're lazy about carrying a heavy laptop in your bag or holding your smartphone all the time, then try to put on Google Glass. It can replace both of them. Imagine that you don't need to hold your smartphone while you are walking around and trying to find stuff, or having a hard time reading the terrible handwriting that you wrote on a sheet of paper. This was Zoe Corbin's experience as she reports in The Guardian's article on April 5, 2014. I'm standing in a supermarket in San Francisco reading off the ingredients of a recipe. But it is no crumpled piece of paper or smartphone I'm looking at. Rather, the list is projected just above my right eye. Google Glass was developed by Google X. In mid-2012, the prototype of Google Glass came out and it was 8 pounds, or 3,600 grams. On April 5, 2012, Sergey Mikhailovich-Brin and Larry Page, the co-founders of Google, wore the prototype to the Foundation Fighting Blindness event. In May 2012, the scientists started to create the video recording function. In April 2013, the Explore edition was made and it cost $1,500, but only for the developers in the company or the journalists. On May 13, 2014, the Google Glass was released to the general public. Why did Google want to develop Google Glass? On stage at TED 2013, Sergey Brin said, "For a new way of seeing our relationship with our mobile computers, not hunched over a screen, but meeting the world heads up." So, what does the Google Glass look like? On April 4, 2012, the New York Times Nick Bilton describes Google Glass as a pair of wrap-around glasses with a clear display that sits above the eye. There is a touchpad on the right side of the Google Glass that users can use to control the device. It contains a CPU, sensors such as GPS, speakers, microphone, battery which fits behind the right ear, a tiny projector, and a prism. Google Glass has 5 different frames and 8 different shades. Some of the frames does not contain a glass lens, but it has nose pads and pad arms. As you swipe across the touchpad, the images project onto your retina. According to Wikipedia, retina is a light-sensitive layer of tissue lining the inner surface of the eye. The images are semi-transparent, so you can see both the images and the real world. The functions of the Google Glass is pretty much like a smartphone's. It can remind you what your schedule is, it can show you the local weather report, it can translate for you, it can navigate for you, and it can send and receive the messages. The most amazing function of Google Glass is that you can use your voice to take a picture or record a video. Isn't that so much easier than a smartphone? You don't have to struggle with either taking notes or taking photos. And you don't need to seek help from people to record a video of what you are doing with your hands. You just need to say, "Okay, Glass," and tell it what to do. It will take pictures or videos hands-free of whatever you are looking at. Google Glass is a really cool technology, but it also has some disadvantages about security and personal privacy. Once the attackers have root on your glass, they have much more power than if they had access to your phone or even your computer. They have control over a camera and a microphone that are attached to your head. The only thing it doesn't know is your thoughts. Jay Freeman wrote on the blog Saurik in 2014, "A bugged glass doesn't just watch your every move. It watches everything you are looking at and hears everything you do." Mark Hurst wrote on creativebook.com on February 28, 2013. From now on, starting today, anywhere you go within range of a Google Glass device, everything you do could be recorded and uploaded to Google's cloud and stored there for the rest of your life. You won't know if you are being recorded or not, and even if you do, you will have no way to stop it. Although Google Glass has many disadvantages, but think about how powerful it is. Google Glass is always connected to the internet. As you are walking on the street wearing Google Glass, you can see all the information of all the structures that are around you in some semi-transparent boxes. You can also get information by asking the glass questions. The information are updating just like what Google usually does. Obviously, the Google Glass still needs work to solve the security problems. The Google Glass is a new technology that is better than smartphones and laptops. So we should use it in a positive way to give us a better life, but not to steal other people's privacy. We have the right to choose to make it either a benefit for us or a disaster.